This week's edition of the UK's weekly market roundup. My name is Abdul Hamid. I'm the founder of pivotinvestor.com. It's Sunday, 24th of January 2021. So let's get straight into it today. As usual, we'll go through the broader market, the FTSE 100, just how it's performed over the week, see if we can identify some key levels for the upcoming week, and look at the 5-day gainers. I've dropped the losers from the list. Felt the videos were taking too much time, so we'll focus on the gainers, top 3 gainers over the last 5 days, and we'll head over to pivotinvestor.com, where today we'll have a look at potentially look at some chart books there for some price action reports. So we'll have a look at that. So let's head over to the broader market then. So the FTSE 100, so we're looking here at the daily chart for the FTSE 100. So it's continued almost, it's downwards here from that R2 monthly pivot point resistance. For those of you who follow my work, you know, particularly this R2 pivot, it's been the top for many stocks and indexes over the years. So I particularly get a bit nervous when stocks are at that level, and especially when they bounce, can't hold that price. So it didn't hold. It came back down. It's currently sitting just above the R1 monthly pivot over here. Also in a quite narrow range, the FTSE over here. On Friday we just got a break below it, came back inside again into this little channel that's forming over here. So so the low of Friday is the key level. These are R1 pivot levels, key level as well, 6672. So we'll just draw that on our charts so we can keep an eye on that level there. But also top of this channel, if we do manage to get a breakout of 6777, if I just take the high of this day over here, 6784, so we'll just adjust that slightly there. If we manage to get a break back up there, we should definitely see a retest of the 6890 in that case. Currently also we're sitting at what previously could be considered resistance, which has now become support potentially over here. So we'll keep an eye on that this week. Just flick over to the weekly chart for the FTSE as well. Potentially again coming an area of support here. So we could hold. It could potentially be an area where it's holding. Still not as high as previous years' highs. Way to go up there. So we'd like to see the FTSE come back and reclaim this price area over here. But again, we'll see where we get to. So last year's high was at 7691. So still a bit off from there. Slightly lagging the FTSE, I think. So next, let's go into the top 3 movers this week on the daily chart. So the next few days gainers over here. So first off, we have Ridgecrest, penny stock IPO. This is the weekly chart over here. Had a couple of weeks, narrow range, just under a penny to 1.3 pence, and this week with the volumes come flushing in, and we saw a high over here of 360. So that is Ridgecrest. Over here, let's have a quick look at the daily chart. Stock to keep an eye on for as soon as we get a few more weeks of trading, might develop some kind of range here that we can keep an eye on for some levels there. Next one is the Borders and Southern Petroleum. Ticker code on this one is BOR. Now we actually tweeted about this stock when it broke on the weekly chart, I believe, when it broke the yearly central pivot over here and broke out from this channel 1.31, and you know, so we'll locate the tweet over here. January 17th said it was closing above the yearly central pivot, and closing above the previous the central pivot and the previous month high, and obviously it broke out of the channel when I was looking. I came up on one of the scans on pivotinvestor.com, and from there we gave a target of 2.2 pence to at least reach the R1 central, the R1 yearly pivot, and we obviously, well, so obviously, but it broke way past the R1 yearly pivot there. If it holds above here, 2.23, the previous high there, which has probably found some resistance at over there. But if it does hold above 2.2, potentially have a target of 3.6 to look forward to there potentially. But this level here is 2.4 is a key level for it to claim and close above. Next we have TET treat. Huge week, a bit indecisive start to the year over here, but it's been going up last year. Huge run up in price. This is a weekly chart over here, and looks like we're heading straight for the R1 in the short term. Next level to watch is 990 on that one. So that's your top 3 stocks. Let's go over down to pivotinvestor.com, and today I just wanted to show you the chart books feature that we've got on pivotinvestor.com over here. So for the UK market, into chart books, UK market is a price action setup. You can select, there's a number of these. I think on another video or series of videos we can potentially go into each one of these patterns, and we could identify potential you know, what the setup is, where the typical entry is, where your stop loss is. So we can have a look at that another time. But a new report which I added on this week was the next wave report, which I wanted to show you quickly. Let's have a look for stocks where there's some kind of volume. We'll give it 3. Now the next wave setup over here goes something like this, whereby we've got your one candle here, another bar here, and then you get a drop off over here, ideally with an inside kind of day setup. And for me, this bar over here becomes a key bar over here, and that's the sort of entry price, if you like, to watch over here. So this particular setup, the next wave, tries to identify this setup, whether it's a 2-bar rise or a 3-bar rise, followed by a lower bar over here to give us a potential entry signal over here. And then ideally the following day, we'd like to see price open below, definitely below the entry price, the high of this bar over here. When it does open below there, we'd like to see it trade up from here. That's the idea, the next wave setup. So we'll just go back there again. So it's found 65 companies in the UK market which have that setup. Just quickly show you over here. So here you've got the over here you've got your 1, 2 lower bar. Ideally I want to see an inside bar to this one, so I won't pay too much attention to this one. Angle, it's the daily chart, a huge move up again this week, making new highs again, slightly dropping off there. So in this setup over here, we still didn't get our inside bar, but the idea would be that if it does challenge or test the 85 pence level again, could potentially go long there. Again, not great. There's Auto Trader. This one's much better. Price was going in an uptrend, slow controlled sort of retracement back over here. Looks good. I'm gonna get over here the 21 moving average over here. See where we are. It's currently trading below it, but the setup is good. So what we're looking for, so you've got your 1-2 bars over here, an inside day over here, has closed lower than it opened, so something to keep an eye on. But now on Monday, the subsequent week, if we do stay above the lows of this bar over here, low being 571, 572, stay above here and get a retest or a test of the price 585.8, so 586, that will take us back over the monthly central pivot over here, 585, for a good entry over there. So something to keep an eye on. So that's Auto Trader. Just add that to the watch list. So again, so there's 65 of these to look through. Let's see if we can go through a couple more perhaps. Block Energy, another one we covered recently in one of our tweets. This one's in a channel, a tight channel. Been looking for it to close and hold above this 3.5 level, but it's struggling. Break's going to be big when it does happen, looks like, so want to definitely keep an eye on. So yeah, we'll just cover this as a final one. So this is I don't have to pronounce it. This is Acacia, so CIR, ticker code on this one. Price looks to be in some kind of channel here as well. Actually, over here. So right, it looks like we're potentially at the bottom here again, bottom of the channel, with this 1-2 setup. So you've got your first bar, second bar, slightly lower high there, or is it the same level here? I treat this the same. So the high here 25.8, so 26, around 26 key level. If we get a test and breakthrough there, could be heading back to the top again at 30 pence over there. So interesting to see how that plays out. So look, we're not going to go through all of these. It's 65 setups, looked at 12 of them, but they're there, the chart books. You can sign up for a trial for free on the home page. Just click on the try for free link and just sign up for a free 7-day trial. That'll give you access to all the chart books, the price action reports, and the pivot scans as well. So do give us a try. 7 days for free, no payment details needed for the trial, and yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys think. So hope you enjoyed today's market roundup. Hope to see you again next week. Give me a like on the video. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter. You can find us at Pivot Investor. See you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.